Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today, by the end of this video, you will be able to do a 4 seasons color analysis. Simple as that. You will be doing it. All right. So what do we need? A couple minutes?
Couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. Stay with us a few minutes. Subscribe first.
I know. Well, subscribe. Just go subscribe right now, and then we'll get into it.
Because it's going to be fast. It's going to be quick. And by the time we say goodbye, you will be doing color analysis on all your friends.
Oh, absolutely. Now, starting off, what's the very beginning?
You start with the 4 seasons. If you get somebody into one of the 4 seasons, that's just the beginning of their journey in terms of understanding their colors.
Because then they start breaking down into more in-depth palettes, but we're strictly talking spring, summer, autumn, winter today.
And this sounds silly, and Sarah will probably say, Mom, that's so silly. Mom, that's so silly. But I think of it as my game piece. You know, have you ever played Monopoly?
Not in a very long time.
Well,
to be honest, I don't.
Generally, if you play Monopoly, you have a favorite game piece. Is it the shoe? Is it the whatever?
Oh, like the thimble.
Yeah.
Dog.
Well, I like to think of one of the 4 seasons, whichever one you start with, as your game piece. And then you go all around the board and get all these extra details and goodies that go along with your initial game piece. What do you think? As an analogy.
I'm struggling with this one.
I knew she would.
Not understanding this one, but I like where it's going.
Beginning of your journey.
Okay.
Get yourself into one of 4 seasons. Now, why do we say that's only the beginning? It's just like scratching the surface. Because you take everybody in the whole world, right? Yeah. And of those everybody's in the whole world, you divide them up into 4. Now, do you think that's going to be detailed or specific enough to get those people into the exact, precise colors that they're going to need? No. It's just the beginning. But we're going to teach you how to start, how to get them into one of the 4.
Right.
Then, if you stay with us, we'll teach you how to go all the way through.
I'm sorry. I saw you talking over, so I was like...
You know, the thing is, I talk with my hands, so Sarah's pointed out to me many times that quite often I'm smashing the mic.
I know.
I can't help it. This is how I communicate.
We are very sorry, but you just have to put up with it, okay?
Yes. That's what I've been telling her whole life. I'm very sorry. You just have to put up with it.
I'm sorry.
That's right. So, what's this information? You know, we built this up. We've said you can do it by the time we're done. Well, this is what you need to do. You take this person, one of someone, somewhere on earth, and you look at that person and you say, is their hair light or is it deep? Let's look at us. Look at us. Look at me. Is my hair light or deep?
I'm gonna say it's D-light.
I was gonna say, girl. Now, Sarah's hair, light or deep?
This one's a little tricky, actually.
Well, that's because she's been it's the end of the summer.
Yeah,
her hair gets a little. She gets a little, but it's deep. It's deep.
You should always say medium to
deep.
Medium goes deep.
Well, yes, I've always said that my whole life. You know, people go, well, what if I'm medium? What if I'm like right in the middle? Yeah. Err on the side of deep. If your hair is so deep that you can't decide whether it's light, it's probably deep.
Yeah.
So, light or deep? Think of all the people you know. You can do this with anybody on earth, and you can do it like that, right? So, you get them into light or deep. First step. There are only 2 steps here. Now, I know it's so easy, and you know, when we tell you this, you're going to be like, "Oh, so well, you know what? It's so simple." It is simple. So, light or deep. So you're going to write that down, light or deep. Now, you look at them a little closer, and you think, are there red or gold highlights? Because the next thing we're deciding is if they're warm or cool. And the way you decide that is you look for red or gold highlights. Now, you can look at my hair, look for red, look for gold. Not really. It's gray. So, no red or gold highlights? cool. This one, fire engine over here.
Red or
gold highlights. Yes. Warm. So between the two of us, you've got light and cool and deep and warm. Now, once you know those two characteristics, those are the only two characteristics that the Four Seasons is even worried about. They don't get in any deeper. We go way deeper. But for the Four Seasons, those two, light, deep, warm, cool. Once you've got that, you've got your Four Seasons, because if they're light and cool, they're a summer. If they're light and warm, they're a spring. If they're deep and cool, they're a winter. And if they're deep and warm, they're an autumn. So you're done.
Now, I do have to say, we always get this. If you are a burgundy red hair, you're on the cool side. So just keep that in mind. What other caveats?
Salt and pepper.
Ooh, salt and pepper.
Gray hair. If you, as you're graying, look at me. Do you see any pepper in there? No pepper. Nothing. So I'm just light. If you're salt and pepper, that makes you kind of an aberration. You get to stay in winter.
Yes, you stay deep. Or cool and deep, making you a winter.
Correct.
Are there any other hair colors that we need to make little tweaks to? Besides?
I don't think so, but I know our friends out there will tell us if we missed one or whatever. But the point is, this is so simple. You ask those two questions, you resolve those two questions, and you're started. You've already got them started. You can put them into one of the Four Seasons. This is not, if that's all you want, one of the Four Seasons, you're good. Now, why do we say there's so much more than the Four Seasons? Here we have two individuals. They're both deep and they're both cool. Do they look the same?
Not at all.
Not even remotely. And this is the reality of our world today. We have a whole universe of people who, even though you can sort of shove them into one of the four groupings, big groups, if you look into the group, there are lots of different kind of color groups. So we at Color Class, we take it way further than the Four Seasons. We believe that every single human being is unique and they deserve their unique color palette that's the most flattering to them. So what we've done today is we've taught you to put anybody you run into one of the Four Seasons. Then you have to join us again to find out a little bit about dominant characteristics, which helps us break it all down and get lots of specific detail. They're just the tip of the iceberg.
Four Seasons, we're just starting off, but shameless plug for our color portfolios. If you are somebody who is neutral that wants to do a color analysis, we thrive off of you tricky people out there.
Well, I prefer not to call them tricky. I prefer them to call them
unique,
rare gems. If you've ever asked people, to do your color analysis and you just didn't feel like you quite belonged where they put you, come see us.
Absolutely. Now, all of our other social medias are down in the description below. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Help us out to keep growing here on YouTube. So thank you for joining us today. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another Color Class, and we'll see you in our next video.